Good morning, Sagittarius. And I guess I wanted to say, I don't really do any big bells and whistles here as far as the video is concerned. I've been thinking a lot lately about aesthetic um, things because I'm not really that about that. Just I try to, for me, it's like this channel, I just try to keep things authentic as if you and I are just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So just, I don't know. I don't know why that came into my mind, but let's get into it. So you may be thinking this week about how you do things, and maybe that's why those thoughts were prevalent in my mind. And definitely just like an FYI for Sagittarius, uh, turquoise, y'all. It really does the job as far as, negative energy. So let's get into it because the vibe's amazing. So the temple path talks about evolution, right? But it also like growth. It's a very spiritual card, but it's also you're on the right path. And that's I'm seeing this throughout the reading. There may have been problems, but there seems to be a lot of problem solving and moving in the right direction. And I feel like this is really okay. So the energy being sent to you is vortex, which is about flow and trusting the process and all that. And so I think perhaps there came a time where you just were like, you know what? Whatever has to be, let's just let it be. Right? It's not I can get stressed out and upset about things, or I can just go with the flow. If this is how something has to be, it's how it has to be. And I feel like that was you, not necessarily trying to fix, or, we can really get stressed out and worried about stuff working out, or we can go with the flow. And we are mutable signs. And so it's really within our energy to go with the flow. Okay. Just so you know, but you're on the right path. And this is how you're getting there because you just didn't fight against things anymore. You didn't get stressed out about things going wrong. You didn't, that kind of thing. And you are receiving good news. Now, crisis is here too. So I would definitely say that there's a problem that's being overcome, right? Because when we look at this too, underneath the deck is the same energy. The Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Chariot. It is really telling you that you are overcoming something, you are moving on from something, and it's taken a while, and you didn't really feel good about um, any of it. And I feel like you were really waiting for it to pass for sure with the Four of Cups, and kind of maybe you didn't see an end to that. But whatever steps that you've taken may have, contributed to this being overcome. It's also, sometimes time just overcomes things. And putting in the work, this really, everything that's coming to sit with you today has to do with the process. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles is just doing the same thing as part of an everyday process. Working hard every day, or every day I open the store, right? And, eventually when we're doing that, we will be rewarded. I mean, if you've ever, definitely suggest, because Sagittarius represents perseverance, A really good book for Sagittarius is Chop Wood, Carry Water. Another reader had said it about Sagittarius endlessly. So I said, oh, you know what? Let me read this book. Let me see, because, we know that we get good at something over time through doing it repetitively, but that's not something Sagittarius enjoys. Okay? Because we don't like the same thing every day, but you are being rewarded for it. You are. And what's interesting is that whatever this is for you, it does really make other people want to help, want to provide resources, want to be a part of it with the Six of Pentacles, and I feel like these are people who may be a quiet force. Like it's not one of those rah-rah people who is constantly patting your back. These are people that are sitting back and watching what you're doing. So, the relational message, Sag. I feel like there's someone here who has really been thinking about a lot, and probably what they're thinking about you're not completely aware of. Okay? So if this is someone you're dating or whatever, they could just be, whoever it is keeping their thoughts to themselves, but they have really been thinking about everything for sure, because there's a lot of reflection. And I do feel like they're not really telling you about what they're thinking. And I kind of feel like this is someone who definitely doesn't want to make a mistake when it comes to relationships. So it could be someone who's very guarded against relationships because they haven't done so well in the past, or relationships haven't done very well by them. And I feel like they've just been thinking about things, really, but that they're coming to the conclusion of how important this relationship with you is. And I don't think that I just don't think they're talking to you about it. Definitely not telling you how they feel. Let's see. Is there anything else to see here? They don't. It's really interesting. So it could be like a particular reason, maybe. But I feel like they don't want to miss the opportunity on how good it could be. Okie dokie, Sag. So let's see what else, the universe has to say about these energies. And we will also do, give you a look into a curveball coming in this week, because I kind of dropped the ball on curveballs last week. I did. But life happens. I'm going to get my first haircut tomorrow since chemo. It's really so funny how fast time goes by, because believe it or not, it's been 6 months since I had my last treatment. So, yeah. 5 of Cups on the bottom with the 2 of Wands. The 7 of Wands. Really thinking about which path you're taking. Very much. So tell me about this how is Sag on the right path? 8 of Pentacles. Doing the work. And the 8 of Pentacles too is so many things that people don't generally talk about. Like the 8 of Pentacles is your health. The 8 of Pentacles is, doing the work in any sort of way. It's about effort. It's about work in a really good way. Look at this. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, Page of Wands. I always find this card so curious as to why they picked this guy for the Page of Wands. But anyways, because he's older, you know. But it could just be someone who's forgotten the magic. King of Swords and the Fool. I mean, I feel like this is your time. It could be telling you your time to take a chance, your time to, you know, move in a different direction. Because you really put the work in. So I do feel like it may be time for something new. And with the King of Swords and the Fool, I do also feel like it's telling you that you don't have to keep being so serious. You know, like, embrace the Page of Wands a little bit more. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, you're fine. So what is this good news? What is this? Oh, okay, the Sun. Yeah, definite good news. What is this good news? Good news. Okay. So two is a conflict. Oh boy, all right. Something is stabilizing here, Sag. Something and it could be something you fought hard for. It could have been a conflict also. Maybe a family conflict, a conflict at home, a money conflict. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, jeez Louise. All the cards want to come out for you, Sag. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles for Sagittarius. King of Cups. Regards to someone's feelings, maybe. It does feel like, in terms of what we're going to do or working something out, and this could have been about money, but it actually feels like someone may have been a certain way, right? Because the Emperor is a tough one. You know, they have their own way of doing things, and it's kind of my way or the highway, right? And with the King of Cups, it's like asking for compassion. You know, and this may have been a family member. I very much feel this has something to do with feelings. Tell me about the King of Cups. Like someone needing to get their feelings under control. Yeah. Star is healing. You could just be healing a conflict with someone or more than one person. You know, what was this crisis? Crisis! Oh boy, that's a lot. The Knight of Pentacles reversed, though, is, you know, definitely tells a story. The Chariot, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords. This could also be a love partner. But it's like I feel like they promised you something they didn't deliver on. And you trusted them. Because that, for me, very much is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Interesting. But the situation is stabilizing, is getting grounded, is working out. So So tell me about secrets and reflection. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Somebody's stuck in their head. Secrets and reflection. Secrets and reflection. Ace of Wands. It's too much. What is this person reflecting on? Okay. I mean, I feel like this person just still hasn't decided, to be honest with you. 8 of Swords, they kind of are moving forward with you, and they really do want to. That's what you need to know. Like the Ace of Wands, there is passion there. They do feel it. But they're also not sure about moving forward. So like the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. It's kind of like, I'm here, but I'm not sure it's going to go anywhere. Why do they feel this way? Oh. Hangman, 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. I feel like it may be something that you said. It's like they can't let go of something that you said. They want to move forward with you. But I do feel like there's something giving them pause. Yeah, Judgment's on the bottom with the Death card and the Ace of Swords. So there really may be a big conversation coming with this person. So we will look at that in the extended, because that seems deep, don't it, Sag? So let's get on to the curveball. So the curveball, but we are asking for the beginning of the week curveball. So typically I do 3, but you know, lots of unexpected things can happen lots of the time. And we are going to also do the curveball in the extended, since I didn't do mystery cards. But maybe we have time for a few mystery cards as well. So, all right. I feel like you're finding something out, but it is a good thing because we have self-love here, so it feels good, or like it's good for you. And you know, there's confirmation here, but it comes right after magic. So originally it was something you weren't sure of. The evidence you're getting is making you sure of it, and it's making you feel good. So that's a good thing, right? Let's see though. Ooh, the 10 of Cups wanted to peek out. And the 10 of Cups is so much about winning, Sag. It really is. All right. Let us just see. So what is this confirmation Sagittarius is getting? What is this? Oh. Confirmation. The Chariot. Oh boy. Something is moving forward and you really weren't sure it was going to. With the 10 of Wands, perhaps there just was like problem after problem, right? Now, the Knight of Cups, it could be moving forward with a person, for sure. Or it could be moving forward just, on something you want it to move forward. The Knight of Cups can also be a dream. So let's see if we can find out anything more about the Knight of Cups. I love the Three of Wands is you getting, finally I'm getting what I want. Tell us about the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's see. Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Well, definitely something is moving forward at a much quicker pace than it was. But can you give us more clarity on the Knight of Cups? More clarity. Ew. Four of Wands, Justice, Six of Swords. Because justice is truth and making a decision, it can be, it could be making things legal too, because it's here with the Four of Wands. The Six of Swords, it just says like it's taken a long time to get here. But there's definitely celebration, definitely celebration. So what is this evidence? What is this evidence for Sagittarius? Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Definitely the King of Pentacles moves slow. King of Wands. Ooh, King and Queen of Wands. The Emperor reversed. Kind of feels like this is a person, Sag, just taking a really long time deciding if they wanted to move forward. Because the King of Pentacles definitely... Tell us about the King of Pentacles. Like, they're slow in making a decision, in my opinion. Ooh, or you could have really had to wait for someone to change here. Yeah, it's like, in some sense, this is someone coming out of their own selfishness. Like, so for a long time, they could have been really selfish, and not really considering your needs or your desires. But it seems as if they are now. Seems as if they are. And the King and Queen of Wands is a good thing. That is definitely a power couple. So, it feels like someone's acting on, things with you. And I feel like you're feeling happy about it. Honestly. So I don't actually think we do need to see more on that. So let's get some mystery cards. Wow. You know what I find interesting about Sagittarius readings is how there can be so many different stories. I really do, Sag. So, mystery cards. Let's use the Kipper. What's the mystery? So that can actually look like this person coming to you and saying, and doing something for you emotionally that they hadn't done before. So that's interesting. Okay. You're here for that, right, Sag? Okay. So what's the mystery? What mystery is unfolding for Sagittarius? What mystery? Oh, What mystery for Sag? One more card, please. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh, I love great fortune and family room and pathway. It almost feels unexpected income. Okay. So definitely there is some money coming that really helps. But this almost feels like a new house to me. So for those who have been looking for that and have been thinking, well, how do I do this? So, with money and everything, I think that maybe there is some money that makes this possible, because you're definitely getting something you want. Mature man is here with child. Adjudication. I feel like there's just some decision. This could be apparent to you. It doesn't have to be, but we will find out more about that in the extended, Sagittarius, as always. Oh, okay. So let's do some other things, like what actions you might want to take today. What actions should Sagittarius take today? Actions. Oh. Relax is reversed. What actions should Sagittarius take? Okay. So maybe there is something for you to get done in your world right now. Nature is your ally. If you're stressed out, Sag, maybe you just need to get outside. And I think that because of the nature, you are here and relax being reversed. Maybe you just need to get grounded today. Ugh. Okay, so what's the good word? What's the good words for Sagittarius today? The good words. The good words for Sagittarius. Oh, your past supports your future. So there's something from your past that is supporting your future. That can be people. Okay, Sagittarius, you are light. So even think about that. It can actually be like ways in which you found light in the past could be good for your future. Just saying. Or that's about past people really being supportive to your future. Who the heck knows? But let's get a mantra. I have a mantra for Sagittarius. Thank you. Oh, and there it is, Sag. These cards wouldn't even let me ask the question before they gave you the answer. Compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that you have the best day ever. Toodles.